Hi guys and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. Today we're going to be reacting to Yvonne Nelson's book titled "I Am Not Yvonne Nelson." We have heard a lot of buzz. The book has created a lot of buzz, and I'm really excited to talk about this one. Let me read this article that says Ghana now trending. Popular Ghanaian actress Yvonne Nelson has made some interesting claims about her relationship with Nigerian singer Inyanya and Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie in her new book. Actress Yvonne Nelson recently opened up about a heartbreaking chapter in her life, detailing her discovery of an alleged cheating scandal involving her former partner, Nigerian singer Inyanya, and fellow actress Tonto Dike. In her new book, Nelson shares the emotional roller coaster she experienced upon learning about the infidelity, shedding light on the patterns of behavior that ultimately led her to make the difficult decision to move on. I aborted pregnancy for rapper Sarkodie, Yvonne Nelson. Award-winning Ghanaian actress Yvonne Nelson has revealed that she aborted a pregnancy for rapper Sarkodie in 2010 after a short relationship. Now, wow. Okay. Hi, Ambassador.
Hello, people. It's your boy Ambassador Gendo.
What do you think about this one?
So, if she's not even nursing, who is she? Mercy Johnson.
She's not.
Anyway,
I watched this interview where the guy was like, "So Yvonne Nelson should be like, I'm not Yvonne Nelson."
so it's funny, but I feel like I was on some podcasting and I was saying that people are attacking her. Like, but I've seen some things online where some people are saying that she's using her shame or she's exposing her dirty laundry to make money and things. But I'm like, also, I think some of these conversations need to be had because a lot of young girls I know have these issues. They don't speak about it, but it's a lifelong trauma which somehow transcends to children if they ever have children. And just, we have lots of dysfunctional things about our society where we have normalized those dysfunctional situations. And then we are complaining about our society, but we don't know that we don't fix some of those small hicks here and there. When it's all put together, we just have the large mess which we see and we don't know where to start to solve it. But coming back to the Yvonne Nelson's case, because there are three things there. I feel like the fact that she has not been able to have a stable relationship might be due to some trauma. At the end of the book, she mentions the fact that she has been looking for her father all through her life. Her mother has lied to her like thrice on who her father was. And then when she does DNA test, she realizes the person is not her father, which that's a very chaotic situation to be in. So even the person who she bears the Nelson name after is not really her father. So maybe hence why she's not Yvonne Nelson. She's Yvonne, question mark. So the next thing is, when you read the whole detail about the Sarkodie divorce thing, partly her anger was not the fact that, he can justify to say he was not ready, he had a stable relationship with his girlfriend, whatever. But just the fact that he did not accompany her and then did not check on her during that process. Later on, went to look at it in the sense that some men just check out during that stage. It's almost like they outsource the responsibility. I don't want to carry the burden on my soul or on me that we have killed somebody or have committed an abortion. But it will just be like, do what you want to do. But you know that what she can only do now is to abort. But you don't want to have that guilt on your conscience of saying that I told her or we went and did it. But technically, you are forcing her to do that because she's the only one who will be bearing the shame and carrying the child and the responsibility, which is not a fair thing to do. So I think that's why she's like, okay, you thought that I was going to leave. I went through that period alone. The body is on my conscience alone. But now I'm going to throw it out there for both of us to experience the shame together. So I think partly it was that.
Yeah, but so what do you think about because I see some people saying if she has a volume 2, if you are her friend now, be careful. Because if there's a volume 2, know that you'll be part of that volume 2. So it's like,
yes, but instead of trying to be careful, is it like we want to do wrong things to people you don't want them to speak, and you're going to only be careful now because you think that she can speak, then I'm fine with that. Let more people speak so people will stop doing certain wrong things because now they know. Because partly people who don't speak are enabling those wrong things because the person is banking on the fact that you're going to be ashamed or too scared to speak. That's why he does some of those wrong things. If he knows that people can speak, he might not stop it, but it might be just those who are really crazy enough to be willing to live with the consequences of after the person has spoken, that will go ahead with some of these wrong things. But human beings, as we know, we could get really chaotic if there's no fear of consequences. There are many of us that will do very wrong things if we know that there will be no consequences. So some of those things, if at least there is some consequence for some, it's going to deter a good majority from doing some of these things. So I think for me, I think it's a good thing to speak out on some of these issues, especially if it's something which is traumatic to you and you have been living without burden all through your life. Why should you leave it alone? Let's carry it together. It might just make the weight lighter.
Yeah. So honestly, I don't really know where I stand with the whole tell-all books. Because so right now you've spoken about it and all these noble intentions of when you talk about it, then people but that might be her intention, that might not necessarily be her intention. Her intention might necessarily just, okay, I have this juicy thing which people would want to hear about, people will buy books, and I want to make some money out of it. So because I watched her interview.
And do you think that's wrong?
I don't think I don't think making money is wrong. I don't think making money is wrong, but I just feel like
no.
I don't think making money is wrong, but I feel like if your intentions with something is not right, the way you go about it might not lead to the best results. So for example, when I was listening to her interview and the guy was asking her certain questions, because I have watched certain interviews of people who have released books before, and you can watch a lot of interviews and then you get like bits and part of what the book is talking about, then the person goes like details onto, okay, this is how I feel. Like the whole interview was just like, I'm happy people are reading, go and check out the book.
I watched that too. How do they call this guy who has a talk show? I watched that.
So in my mind I'm like, so is the important thing people buying the book and you making the money, or is it the message that you're trying to share? What is the
obviously I think for now she wants to just keep the suspense so that people read and buy as much as they can. Down the line, I'm very sure Yvonne is going to go into details with regard to some of the things she said in this book. Secondly, when she had the crazy breakup with Ghanian, bloggers wrote about it. The bloggers don't make money from it. When they write about these stories about her, it drives traffic to their bloggers so they get endorsement and sponsor deals. So why should she, if they can monetize her pain, why can she not monetize her pain? The only thing is, if I know you are monetizing your pain, I'll not sympathize with you as much as I'll sympathize with you if I just feel like you are just going through pain without money. But if I know that you're making money from it, I'll not sympathize as much as. But I don't think there's anything wrong in you monetizing your pain, because either way people monetize your pain for you if you don't monetize it. So if she was just sending a voice note to her friend and saying all of these things about sarkodie and Ghanian, and it leaked, bloggers would have gone to the moon with it even before even before she has a chance to say no or even to make her own statement. So rather than that somebody takes it out there, it's good for her to monetize her pain. I'm just saying if that's her intention. If she's just trying to sensitize people, that's still good. But if she's just trying to monetize her pain, it's still okay. It's her pain.
Yeah, so my thought was like, she'll make the money out of it, but is it really dealing with her pain? Because
maybe when she raises money from this now, she'll go and pay an international therapist with magic card.
Because you're saying, let me say, if other young girls out there are going through a similar situation, is talking about the situation to the whole world going to help them feel better? Or is it talking about it privately with somebody who can give you relevant advice? Or is it spreading it to people who...
So if you notice, my angle was not with regards to talking about it as from her side. Because from where I stand, some traumatic experiences cannot be cured. It cannot be taken back. It cannot be taken out. But in the absence of a cure-all solution, at least shaming the culprit is going to deter them from doing it again, and others who have same tendencies is going to deter them from doing it at all. So it might not save you, but it might save some other people down the line.
I mean, yeah, definitely, definitely. Let's see. I saw on the interview they were asking her like, is she going to do like a movie out of this? Is there going to be like something out of this? And she was like, she doesn't want to be the one to do it, so it be like somebody else who does it.
Yeah,
So
because maybe it's personal, and then so she's going to insult some actors just because she's angry as to the person who's going to be the sarkodie character should just be insulting a very stupid actor. Look at your ugly beard.
Yeah, I mean, I read the extract where she was talking about Tonto DK and the whole Ghanian situation.
Yeah.
Where she said he actually tattooed her name on his hand, so she felt like
wrist.
on his wrist. So she felt like this was a used gesture. So she was like, okay, this is probably going to be forever. And then well, she later on found out that was not the case. And when she spoke about it, apparently she got it on Twitter. Then Tonto DK came and responded saying that she should move on, or she should get over it. People lose interest, people change their mind, move on, or something like that. So so I mean, I was reading the whole thing and I was like, even in private, this is hard to go through, and you going through it in public, I feel like it adds some level of difficulty. But then what I was understanding is she's the one who brought it on Twitter. So I was like, okay, you brought it on Twitter. So
plus, people have made fun of her. I mean, I read something about either Ghanian inviting her for his birthday party, and then she showed up and realized that he had brought some other actress, some other model from South Africa. He had brought a number of girls for his girl. So they have made fun of her a number of times for these things. So if we could make fun of her, we can as well. I mean, left to me, it's just that it's a book and it's not a song. She too should have sang her own part of Ghanian, I have your medicine, which is not in her book. If you had a medicine in your song, she has your medicine in her book. I mean, for me, it should not go one way. If we laughed at it then, we can still laugh at it now, just as observers. Don't take sides, just enjoy the show. If it's a show.
Right. But yeah, I definitely agree with you that sometimes people do certain wrong things because they count on the fact that people will not talk about it, people stay silent. Because they are comfortable doing it as long as it is in the dark. But once it becomes, they would no longer feel that comfortable to do it. So in one way that is a positive thing. So let's talk about our sponsors, Echo.online.
Okay, as usual, we're not yet selling books, but with time, Echo.online will get there. So by the time she's releasing, I've now found myself, I am Yvonne Nelson. Surely I've been selling books by then. So Echo.online is an app and a website which is here to democratize the playing field for African artists, who most of the time are, should I call it, independent artists by default. So it's not what they are making. That just know there are no labels to sign them, there are no structures to accompany them, and all of those things. So Echo.online is built to meet that need. Echo.online is like you have signed yourself to a level just by creating a profile for yourself. Simple. Create a profile, take the link to your profile, share it on your social media handles. First step is to build a community. Intensively tell your followers or your fans on all of these social media handles to follow you on Echo.online, follow you on Echo.online. When you have a significant number of followers, you can start monetizing your art from this community you have built. One, you could use that as leverage to negotiate with companies to say, this is the amount of following I have. Because on Echo.online, it's not just following to come and like and comment. It's following which they can actually pay for your things. Also, Echo.online is adapted to the local payment methods. So it's easy for fans who are your fans in Africa to support you no matter how small. 80% of their fan base, or most artists' fan base, are in Africa. They don't have means to support you. Your songs are on Tidal and iTunes. We don't have Tidal and iTunes. We don't have credit cards to pay on those sites. Even when the few people in the diaspora, the less over 20%, buy your song, to get the money, you have to get somebody out there to send the money to you and all of that. But with Echo.online, your fans can support you directly and you can get the money out of your account using your mobile money account or your bank account or whatever payment methods you are using in Africa to get your money directly into your hand. When you have this money, go reinvest in your career, and hence your career is going to grow organically. So I tell people, jump on it now that it's ongoing or it's still under construction. Those who jumped on YouTube became millionaires because the first users got the best endorsement deals. YouTube was catering directly to their needs. So jump on echo.online and then share your success story. I cannot overemphasize the importance of Africans building what they need and using what they build. That's the only way we could build a healthy ecosystem which is going to profit all of us along the entertainment value chain, but especially the artists who are the creatives behind most of the things we all feed off along the value chain. So guys, jump on echo.online and then share your success story with us. Also, artists who upload their songs either for free or for sale on echo.online, share the link with us and we are going to help you push it on Chakara TV, whatever means we have to push songs. Yep.
Yeah, guys, definitely. I like that statement of Africans using what they consume and creating what they need, something like that. Paraphrasing that. Yeah, definitely. We as Africans need to get to that point where we have some level of self sufficiency. So, thank you guys for watching as usual. Thumbs up to this video. Subscribe to our channel. We also want to know what you think. What is your opinion? Let us know in the comments below. And see you guys next time. Bye, guys.